Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel today. Today's video, I'm going to be doing my long-awaited empties. Oh my god. Okay, so I have talked about doing this empties video for the longest time, and I have just been hoarding everything underneath like my guest bathroom sink. I have like 3 separate bags here. One of them is skincare, and it's like, I think that is like the most full is the skincare. And then one bag is like makeup and a little random stuff as well, like candles and all that. And then I have another bag that is filled with hair care. So it's gonna be way too long to do in one video. So I'm gonna separate them into 3 different videos. And in this video, I'm gonna be doing all my skincare items that I have used up. But before we get into it, if you guys are brand new, hello, welcome. Don't forget to click that subscribe button before you leave. Also, if you want to get notified, make sure to ring the little bell as well, because yeah, I always say this, you're not going to get notified unless you ring that bell. So make sure to ring that bell to turn the notifications on, and let's go ahead and get on into my trash. Boom, I have so many sheet masks. It's like crazy. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about all my towelettes that I have here. All right, so first off here, I have this new one right here, and I've been using this one. I just started using it. I've already have like one in my apartment in LA, and I also have one in my bathroom already, and I went through one of them. These are the Simple Sensitive Skin Experts Micellar Makeup Removing Wipes. I love these. These have quickly become one of my favorites to help remove some makeup. So I go through so many steps of removing my makeup to make sure I have everything off at night. I go in with the wipe, I go in with like a cleansing oil, and then an eye makeup remover, and then the cleanser, and sometimes an exfoliant. I go through so many steps at night. So these are one of my favorites to take off my makeup. It doesn't sting my face. A lot of the wipes tend to like irritate my skin. These ones do an amazing job, but I have to say they're not the best at taking makeup off, which is why I go into so many steps. So this just kind of takes off that like first layer of makeup, and there's like lots of layers there. So I really like these. So if you guys have sensitive skin, definitely check these out. All right, so the next makeup wipes here I have are the Neutrogena ones. These are the ones that have a tendency to kind of sting my skin, but there's no better makeup wipe on this planet than these ones. These are gonna get off the most makeup, or from what I've noticed. I love how much makeup it gets off, but they're kind of harsh on my skin, so that's why I don't really use them much anymore, but I have 2 of them. All right, so the next ones I have are called Proactiv Plus Makeup Cleansing Wipes. I love these ones too. These are another great one that I love to use to take off my makeup because they don't break me out, which is awesome. I really like these ones. Again, the only down part to these ones is they don't take off like enough of the makeup, just like the simple ones do. They just take off that first layer, and then you definitely have to go in. Honestly, if you ever are using a makeup wipe, you always should go in with more cleansers afterwards. But yeah, I am really enjoying these. I really like these ones. So if you have acne prone sensitive skin, definitely check out these ones too. All right, so next up I have some KIRKLAND brand ones. These are the daily facial towelettes for all skin types, paraben free. You get these at Costco. You can get these in a really big pack. I think these are like the best value, and they do a really good job too. These are the ones that I love to use to take off like swatches and stuff, because I go through them so quickly and it takes off makeup really well. So I think out of all of them, the most cost effective are definitely these, because you can buy these in bulk at Costco. All right, so another one that I have here is the Yes to Cucumber Soothing Hypoallergenic Facial Wipes. I was obsessed with these for the longest time, but then they just tend to kind of like sting my skin after some time. They're supposed to be hypoallergenic, good for sensitive skin, but over time they just started stinging, so I kind of drifted away from them. All right, so these next ones I hate these ones. I did not even use this on my skin because the smell of them are just so potent that it kind of like freaked me out a bit. This is the Garnier Skin Active Clean Plus Purifying Oil-Free Cleansing Towelettes. My skin does not like Garnier. I've learned that. It does not like Garnier. I don't know what is in their products that my skin does not like. This is for oily skin. I got this in my BeautyCon box, and yeah, I couldn't even use this on my skin. I just used it to wipe off swatches and stuff, but the smell of these, I am not even sensitive to smell, and these had me like, no. Yeah, so no bueno for me. All right, so the last two little towelettes that I have here are actually kind of full, and I just had to throw these away because they sucked. So these are the Up and Up, which is the Target brand. The eye makeup removing pads. Gently removes makeup on contact, including waterproof mascara. No, this thing sucked. It sucked so bad. I threw them away because it's like, no, they suck. One, they dried out really fast. Like the ones that were open, they kind of dried out pretty fast, but still, even right when I opened them, they still barely removed any eye makeup. Like it was horrible. So do not waste your money on these. Don't do it. Because I bought these in like a little 2-pack. Oh, it was horrible. So yeah, these I do not recommend. All right, so next up I have a ton of sheet masks here. They're super dirty, super messy. I'm gonna put a little towel down below. So let's go ahead and get into these sheet masks. All right, so the first one here I have is from Cremor Lab. This is actually from that little PR set that Peach and Lily sent to me. This is the Herb Tea Pure Calming Mask. I really like this one. I've really been enjoying a lot of the products that they sent over to me. They're really great, really gentle on my skin, and I really did enjoy this mask. Really liked it. All right, so the next sheet masks that I have here are from BioBell. I love BioBell. I know there's totally some more. I don't know why they're not in here. They probably didn't make it into the bag, but I even like have a stash in LA right now. And the ones that I have here are the Decadence, I Woke Up Like This, and Beauty Secret. So I think Beauty Secret is actually my favorite. It moisturizes to help skin appear smooth and firm. I really like this one. So yeah, awesome. You can get these at Ulta, by the way, or you could get like the little pack of them online at Ulta. All right, so next up I got this little 2-pack from Leaders. I got it from Ulta, and this is the Daily Wonders Too Much Fun in the Sun Soothing and Calming Mask. So yeah, they're right here. Can you see? Yeah. All right, so I really like those. I bought those for Cancun because I was like, I want to be in the sun, even though I really wasn't in the sun. I actually kind of just stayed in bed and worked most of the time I was there because that was actually really relaxing for me. But I still used them. I used a sheet mask every day to keep my skin moisturized because I was getting really dry. And I really, really like those ones. I always hear Serene Wu from Dress Yourself Happy here on YouTube. She always raves about them, and I definitely see why. They are amazing. And plus, it was like a little pack of 2, so I really like that too. So like that. All right, so next up I got some little eye gels, and I was trying to find the Tarte ones, but they didn't have them for sale at Ulta. So I got these ones from Skin Iceland. This is the Solutions for Stress Skin Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. Were these hydro cooling? Were these really like, you know, gels? No, these things sucked. These reminded me exactly of the little eye patches that you put on when you're getting eyelash extensions. They're not hydro cooling. They're nothing like that. Do they make your eyes feel better? No, it just feels like a piece of cloth right there, or even like almost a Biore strip that you're putting right there. Doesn't feel good. My skin doesn't like it. I think I might even actually get an irritation from these because it just stings my eyes. I don't know. These aren't cooling. It just feels like you're putting a cloth there. There's nothing cool about them. They're not gels. They're like a cloth. Helps firm and depuff within minutes. No. I don't like those at all. All right, so I have 2 more masks from Leaders here, and this one, these I really, really liked. I really like the Leaders sheet masks, you guys. They're awesome. And the first one here is the Aloe Soothing, which I think might be my favorite. And this is the Aloe Leaf Calms and Balances Skin, Hydrates Skin. Really love this one. Didn't break out from it or anything. Amazing. I love that. Another one that was really great is the AC Clear Treatment Mask, which reduces redness, nail secretion, filtrate, and balances oil. Another great one. So I definitely want to go stock up on these because I really like those. Those are good. All right, so next up here, I have a Dr. Jart Plus Water Replenishment Cotton Sheet Mask. With this mask, I actually think I got a couple pimples from it because they popped up like legit right after I used it. So yeah, I have to be really careful with the really hydrating sheet mask sometimes because the vitamins or something about it. What was that my lady was telling me? Like there's something about vitamins that my skin can't handle too much of because it's so sensitive. So yeah, it's a good mask, but my skin didn't like it, to be honest. All right, so next up here, I have 4 sheet masks from Patchology. I really love Patchology. I have to say, I've never seen more of a difference in my skin after using the Illuminate one. Oh my God, it was amazing. It almost looked like I just got an oxygen facial on my skin. It was really good. The Illuminate one is actually in a packaging just like this, but I think it has like an orange like writing on it. And then I also see right here is I do have Illuminate one, but it was in a different packaging. It was in this packaging. So I don't know if it's the same sheet mask that I used at that time because I did that in my last empties for you guys. But let's go ahead and get on into these ones. These are the hydrate ones. I really like these flash masks. These are used to be put on before you do your makeup, 5-minute mask. You can leave them on longer. I usually leave them on for 15-20 minutes or sometimes even longer. I usually just wait until they dry up and it's like my skin just soaked everything in. So yeah. Like these ones a lot, but still my Illuminate ones are my favorite. Here is another one. This is a flash mask, 5-minute Illuminate. So I think this might be the same one. I like this one, but I just remember the one that was in this packaging was way different. I like this one better in that packaging, but still another great one. The next one I do not like. It broke me out. Like I remember getting like under the skin pimple from this one. And this is the Smart Mud No Mess Mud Mask, which eliminates impurities detox. So that's probably why I broke out from it. It's because it probably brought everything to the surface. And yeah, my skin didn't seem like it liked it, but maybe it helped it. I don't know, but yeah. All right, so next up I have some other favorites of mine, and this is from the Bon Vivant Botanical Mask Pack. This is a chamomile and tea tree. So I have 2 of these here that I've used up already. I really, really like these ones. Oh my gosh. I think it was just really soothing on my skin, and tea tree is also going to battle any acne that you have. It's more of a natural way to battle acne, and I don't know. I just really like these ones. These ones were awesome. I really like that brand Bon Vivant. Seriously, Bon Vivant, hit me up because I love you. You're amazing. All right, so next up I have a sheet mask that I used from Face Tory that I got in that PR like P.O. box haul that I showed you guys. This one was awesome too. It was super cute. I had to use this one right away because I just thought it was so cute. It's got like a little bear underneath the tree with the little like hive and like the bees bringing back their honey to the hive. I don't know. I really liked it. And this is called Everyday Bouncy. So bouncy skin, glowing skin, strong moisturizing. Yeah, really nice sheet mask. Really like that one. And then also I think there is a code for Face Tory that I showed in that video. I will have everything linked down below for you guys. I think it's like Madison 20 or Madison 10. I don't know, but check down below. Next up, I have one from Shrey, Miss Amazing Sensitive Dry Skin Moisturizing Mask. This is from BoxyCharm. I kind of like this. I mean, it didn't like wow me, but it didn't like, you know, be like, ugh, this is horrible either. This was just like a so-so one. All right, so next up is another, oh my God, you guys, it's another Leaders one. It's just so many sheet masks, but I try to use one at least once a day. And this one, again, is from Leaders, and this is a Mediterranean Olive Brightening Mask. I actually really did like this one. This one was really good. I enjoyed it. I got that one from Ulta too. All right, so next up I have this messy one from Peter Thomas Roth. Okay, so this is the Unwrinkled 24 Karat Gold Intense Wrinkle Sheet Mask. This was really nice. It didn't wow me. I think this is actually more on the expensive side. For me, I would say pass on it and check out the Leaders because, yeah, I thought the Leaders were just as good, but it was a nice mask. It just like didn't like be like, boom, it's worth it, you know? All right, so I found 2 more sheet masks at the bottom of the pile. This is another one from Patchology. This was actually really nice. I like this one. This was the Exfoliate one. So you can get this version in like a whole pack. So you can get Hydrate, Exfoliate, Illuminate. I really think it's a great little pack. And the exfoliate one, I really did like. And then another Leaders one, yeah. Okay, so this was also another great one. I really liked these, and these were very reasonably priced. This is the Tea Tree Relaxing, controls oil, soothes irritated skin, and tightens pores. Anything with tea tree oil, oh, yes, my love. So really like these. I'm gonna go to Ulta and I'm gonna go purchase some more of these because I really did like those ones. All right, so next up I have some stuff from Proactiv that I've used up. I really love Proactiv. I've been using Proactiv for about probably over 3 years now, about 3 years. I'm getting ready to do a whole video with them and just kind of talking about it all and like what I use to kind of control my acne. And I honestly cannot live without this cleanser. This cleanser is everything. I left this cleanser for a little bit and went to my Obagi one, but I came back to this one because I just noticed that this one is a little bit stronger and it's something what I need. I need something a little bit stronger, and I only use it at night so that way I don't overly dry out my skin. But if I have like a really bad breakout going on, I will use it in the morning and night. But I really, really love this stuff, you guys. It's amazing. This is the Proactiv Plus Skin Smoothing Exfoliator. It's got a little bit of beads in it that's really gonna exfoliate the skin, but it's just, I don't know. I just noticed a huge difference whenever I use these again. So I really like those. Another thing that I ran out of is their skin purifying mask. Sometimes I'll use this as a mask. I mainly use this as a spot treatment, so it lasts you a long time. I think I use this one as a mask. That's why I ran out of it so quickly. But yeah, definitely like this one as a spot treatment. And then next up is another product that I absolutely love that I think I forgot to mention in that video. But this is the Proactiv Plus Retexturizing Toner. I like this one because you just pour a little bit on a pad and it really helps with my texture that I get right here. I really like this, and it's very reasonable too. The other little targeting treatment that I like is the pore targeting treatment. I actually use this as a toner too. It has benzoyl peroxide in it. I only use it at night so that way I don't overly dry out my skin because I'm getting older, so I have more adult skin, you know, so it wants to get dry on me. I've been through so many of these, you guys. Like, this is nothing compared to what I've been through in the last 3 years. All right, so next up I want to talk about some little cleansing sponges and body buffers that I've been using. I don't remember what this one is called, but both of these right here are from Spongel. I really like Spongel. They have great body buffers. They really exfoliate the skin. I loved this one for my feet. It was awesome. It's got like a more of a rougher side right here and then more of a sponge side right here. I actually have a code for these. If you guys want to check them out, I will have it pop up on the screen. And it's always linked down below. So if you're looking for some really cute like body sponges, and they also have a body wash infused inside of them. So you don't have to use body wash or anything. It's just like put it underneath the water and then rub and you're good to go. So I really love these, especially the Petty one. The Petty one is amazing. All right, so next up I have some cognac sponges, and these are from, I think this one's from Honest Beauty. I think it's like toast. It looks like a cookie. Oh, yeah. This one's toast. This was nice. I didn't like it as much as the Boscia ones. I have the Boscia white one, and then I also bought that little pack of like the little Boscias to try them all out. These are good for travel, but I recommend getting the bigger ones because this is really hard to get your whole face. This is the black one. This was the white one. I like the black one the best. So if you have like combination skin that's acne prone, definitely check out the black one. I really like that. The red clay one was okay from Honest. I'm not that big of a fan from Honest Beauty. They didn't impress me much. And then also I have this little finger glove.me that you use to like, you put it on your finger and then you like, you know, wipe off. I really like this. This was actually really awesome, but it was time to get rid of it because yeah, they just tend not to be as hygienic, and I really enjoy using my Lunas that I've done, like I've showed you guys before. I really like my Lunas, so those really help get all the makeup off, but I really did enjoy these. They're just not that hygienic, unfortunately. All right, so next up I have some micellar water, and this is from La Roche-Posay. You can get this at Ulta. I thought you could get these at Target because I do have a La Roche-Posay little section there, but they didn't have this one, which was kind of a bummer. But I've been through 2 of these. I really like them. They get all my makeup off. Also, what I really like to do with micellar waters is when I get done cleansing my skin, I go back in with the micellar water on a cotton pad and I just go all over my face to see if I forgot anything. It's a great way to double check to make sure you got all your makeup off. Another micellar water that I've been using because they didn't have that at Target is the Simple one. So I don't think these are that far off in prices, but I've just been grabbing the Simple one because each time that I realize that I'm at Target and I've been picking up the Simple one. So this is also a really great choice too. All right, so I just saved one of these packs, but I had probably been through maybe more than 10 of them. They were amazing and I wanted to share these with you guys. These are the exfoliating cotton rounds from Up and Up, and these are amazing, you guys. They have a soft side and they have a rough side. So I really like the rough side when I'm using a micellar water to really kind of help exfoliate that skin and get all that makeup off. I really, really love these. They are pretty pricey though, because I think it's like, I just bought some more yesterday and I was like, oh no. They're like $3.99 for one pack, you guys. And I go through these so fast because I use them for my eyes. I use the soft side for my eyes and I use the hard side for my face, but I go through these really quickly and they don't sell them in bulk, which really sucks. But I just bought one pack of them and I bought another pack in bulk of the softer ones. So that way I just use these for my face, but I love these. These are awesome. All right, so next up I have some eye makeup removers. I really love this eye makeup remover. I keep repurchasing it because it's amazing. This is the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover. It gets everything off. It's awesome. I put a little bit on a cotton pad or a cotton round and I just set it right there on the eye, let it soak a bit, and then it's off. I love it. So yeah, these are awesome. All right, so now I want to get into some cleansing oils. And the first one here is the Tatcha Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. This one is awesome. I really, really like this one. I'm so bummed that I'm out of it. It was great. It did a great job. I love the pump. The packaging is very luxurious. Tatcha is a great brand, and yeah, really, really like this one. Highly recommend it. I believe you can get this one at Sephora, but it was really good. And I think they were even in the Ipsy bags last month or the month before that. I can't remember. I think I saw them in there. But yeah, super, super nice cleansing oil. Love it. Another little cleansing balm that I have here is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Makeup. This is another really great one. It's really moisturizing. It's a 3-in-1 makeup melting cleansing balm. It reminds me a lot of the Clinique one. I've never used the Clinique one, but if you look at them, this is like basically the same thing. And I've been through a ton of these too. I haven't used this in a while because I've been using up other stuff that I already have. But yeah, this is also really great. All right, so next up, I have a ton of these Derma E Purifying 2-in-1 Charcoal Mask. I'm in love with these, you guys. These are amazing. I have 4 of them and they're like 20 bucks. It sucks because they're so little. There's not that much product in them. There's only 1.7 ounces. And yeah, this is just really great. I think this is a great alternative to the Glam Glow, to be honest. And I used to put this all over my face, but I kind of stopped. I'm only focusing it in the areas that I have breakouts or where I more tend to break out in, which is usually my chin. That's like my main area. So I really love these. These are awesome. Oh my God. Yeah. I cannot live without this. I always rotate through my mask and this is definitely one of my favorites. Another Derma E product that I have here is the Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. This is another great little product and I really love the little green line that they have. I have one in my bathroom already. It's amazing. It just really exfoliates the skin. It feels really good. I really like it. It doesn't break me out. And it's natural and paraben free. All right, so I have another Derma E exfoliating scrub. This one has fruit enzymes and dead sea salt. So this is a little bit different than this one. I think I like this one more, but this one still did a really good job. All right, so next up I have a little packet and this is the Glam Glow Youth Mud Tinkle Exfoliate Treatment. This is okay. It's not the best mask from Glam Glow. It's like kind of like my least favorite. That one and the hydrating one, just because the hydrating one does not, my skin does not like the hydrating one. Nope. But that one is actually pretty nice. I remember the first time I used it, I used too many products on my skin that night that I got a really bad reaction and I got like these really rough little like texture bumps all over. It was just a rash on my face. It was really bad. I had to take Benadryl and it went right away. It kind of reminded me of the reaction that Kathleen Lights recently got to a mask. Was it from Glam Glow? I think it was from Glam Glow that she did and she like tweeted about it. And I honestly like wanted to retweet back and be like, did you use any other like retinol products or anything with that mask? Because that's what happened with me, is that I used a retinol, I think, with it and it was no bueno. I think I just put too much on my skin that my skin reacted really badly with it. So this time that I used it, because I used to have the pot form, but this time I used it, I didn't get any reaction because I made sure to keep it very clean, just clean my face and then put this on. Didn't have anything on after it. It didn't have anything on before it, you know? But it just isn't my favorite. I think my favorite is the Super Clearing Mud one. That white one, that one's awesome. Which is just like the Derma-E one. I say Derma-E. All right, so next up, I used up one of my SkinCeuticals Emollients Rich Restorative Moisturizer for normal and dry skin. This stuff is awesome. There's just like a little bit right there that just somehow gravitates. I don't even know. Do you guys see that? It like just kind of all went together right there. That is so weird. Huh. All right, I didn't even know I had that much in there, but there we go. Really love this moisturizer. This moisturizer feels so good on my skin. Does an amazing job at hydrating it. I love it. Yeah. All right, so next up I have a Obagi Cleansing Derm MD. This is a therapeutic lotion that has benzoyl peroxide that is 5% in it. This stuff is super, super strong. It is going to dry out your skin, so make sure you're doing a lot of moisturizer. This is a spot treatment, and I have to rotate my spot treatments. So I'm constantly rotating between a few of them. That way my skin doesn't get used to it and it stops working. That's what it has a tendency to do. So I will rotate between this one, the Clean and Clear, the, what was the other one? The Proactiv Plus one. That like mask one that I said I use as a spot treatment, that one. And then I think there's a couple more that I mixed through. I can't even remember, but they're all in there. But yeah, this one is super, super strong. So if you use this, just make sure you moisturize really well. All right, so I want to keep skincare just also with like body care too, obviously. And this is the Gold Bond Ultimate Eczema Relief Skin Protectant. This stuff is amazing. If you have eczema, you guys, are really dry skin that's really itchy right now, check this out. You would love it. It's so like kind of thick but rich, and it just soaks into the skin and makes your skin feel so smooth. I've never had a lotion that I've liked more than this one. And I've used some pretty like high expensive lotions, and this one you just get it at Target. Amazing. I definitely want to go purchase this one again because it's so good. It's steroid free and fragrance free, by the way. So it's great, dermatologist tested. It's for itchy, dryness, scaling, peeling, roughness, redness, irritation. Yeah. I'm telling you, if you have really dry skin or eczema, check this out. Next up is one of my favorite hand creams. As we know, I love hand creams. This is the Eucerin Intensive Repair Extra Enriched Hand Cream. This is, oh my gosh. I think the one in my nightstand is also basically out. I don't know why that's not in here yet. It will be in the next one. But really love this stuff. It makes your hands feel so good. Yeah. All right, so the last thing in my empties for skincare is a blender cleanser solid. So I decided just to, you know, include this in there because skincare, hey, you have to wash your brushes so that way your face doesn't break out. So I use this thing up completely, you guys. It is gone. This is my favorite brush cleanser. It's amazing, but boy, do I run out of it quickly because I have so many brushes to always clean. I can go through like probably a little under 50% of this in one go around. It's horrible, but I really love it. All right, so that is everything in my skincare empties. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and kind of like my opinions on everything that I used up. I think this is the best way to get like a real good review on a product because you used it all up, so you can really have like a lot of thoughts and opinions on it. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for future empties because I have a hair one and I have like a random like witch makeup and like candles one coming up too. So definitely subscribe for those and turn on the little bell. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!